Hello, and thank you for joining on this week's Holiday Nights of Lights. We have Dani Tompkins, who's going to be taking us through zoo lights. So Dani, can you just go ahead and tell me kind of what you're seeing and how's it looking out there?
Here, there's 30 acres of land, and so lots of space to get the lights going. Right now, we're in front of the sea otter and seal exhibit, and there was one more thing. I'm here with Amy. She mentioned there's one more animal back there too.
So it's our river otters and then our harbor seal, and I just got overly excited because the harbor seal is my all-time favorite. His name is Onyx, and he is my favorite of everything. So I just got overly excited with that.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, in front of us, we've got this amazing walkway going on, and they're dinosaur silhouettes, and some of them are new this year. How long have they been going on in the past?
So last year we had our first edition of our dinosaur silhouettes, and this year we've just kind of grown the group, and there's some new ones. They're all built in-house by our maintenance department. Depending on their size, they can take up to 1 to 3 days to build, but they're definitely something that we all love, and it's exciting to see what they create each year.
Yeah, so you said 1 to 3 days. Is that per dinosaur?
Correct. That's about per silhouette. So for our dinosaurs, as well as any of the other silhouettes that you'll see on grounds, they take about 1 to 3 days for that.
Wow, that's a long time. I mean, if you look at them, they're honestly a form of art. It's made from one continual. Do you know what it's made from?
It's connected from a light strand. I believe it's an LED light strand of some sort. I'm not 100% sure on that. I apologize. But there's different colors and interworkings, and it's definitely an interesting display of art for sure.
Yeah, it must be fun for the kiddos.
Yeah, they definitely enjoy it. It's always fun watching young kids go through and experience the lights for the first time, and they always say, "Rawr, look at that!" And it's always really it warms the heart, especially in the winter months when you're a little chilly. So
oh my goodness, yeah, and especially it's pretty dark tonight. It really just brightens up the mood, and there's so many dinosaurs. We should have counted them before, but we've got a lot going on through here. And what else can people expect to see here?
Yeah, so we got lights all over our trails. We've got trail lights along with silhouettes. So along with our dinosaur silhouettes, we have some festive holiday lights. So we got some Santa silhouettes, some penguins with Santa hats, and then just some beautiful light displays. And then, like I mentioned, we have some new silhouettes taking place this year. We got some new animals and some new lights.
Yeah, awesome. Well, what's your personal favorite part, being part of the zoo? What's your favorite one?
One of my personal favorite things is just seeing, like I mentioned, what maintenance is able to come up with each year, and it's a labor of love. We work so hard putting it on every year, and just seeing the way that they display their art and their passion and their enjoyment of being here at the zoo. It's always really interesting seeing what other people come up with, that's for sure.
Yeah, very fun. Well, it must take a long time. You mentioned it started in October earlier. What does that process look like?
Yeah, so starting in October, one of our sponsors, ConocoPhillips, has a day where their volunteers come out and they support the zoo, and they start by wrapping trail lights every year. So that's these nice soft yellow lights going all the way across all of our zoo grounds. Once we get the trail lights up, our maintenance staff starts putting out the silhouettes and wrapping trees, making the archways and the tunnels. We've got 4 across the zoo, all different colors, all different kind of display of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I personally love the arches. It's just so much color and brightness. I bet the kids love that too.
Yeah, they're definitely something that they get a lot of attention and a lot of love.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, right now it's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week, kids at ASD kind of get their break for Christmas, and you guys are responding to that.
Yeah, so then starting next week, over the course of ASD's winter break, we will be open nightly. In addition to having our normal zoo lights, we're also going to be having our Discovery Center, which is the building kind of right behind us. This is the back of the building, but that will be open. It's going to be kind of a blast to the past. A little tongue-tied with the cold, sorry.
Very good.
Little bit of a going back to the past for those of us who remember that used to be our old gift shop back when admissions was in the log cabins. And so we're going to be opening up that space and providing a nice space area for people to go in and warm up. We'll have some crafts and activities for the kids to kind of keep you busy while you're warming up your fingers.
Yeah, it's definitely cold, so warming up is good. I'm curious what inspired that idea to have crafts in there.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things, when you get cold, you kind of need to do something. There's something, it's not just sitting there and thinking about how you got to warm up. So it gives a little bit of fun educational elements. We'll have some of our educational crafts in there from our education department, and it's something that they get to do here at the zoo and then bring home, and just kind of a little bit of zoo lights to bring home with you for the night.
Yeah, that's amazing. Is this the first year you'll be having that?
Yeah, correct. This is the first year we'll be doing that.
Well, it's probably been cool to see just zoo lights evolve over the years since you've been here.
That is, it's kind of neat. Like I said, it's one of my favorite things about Zoo Lights is seeing it grow each year, seeing the new additions, seeing the changes that are made, and just seeing what our maintenance staff is able to provide.
Yeah, and something we talked about is being able to see the animals. We were with the alpacas earlier, and we heard the muskox playing around with a toy. Can you just talk about how special that is to have zoo lights where you can actually see the animals as well?
Yeah, so we actually have quite a few animals that enjoy the night. They become active during this time. You mentioned being able to hear our muskox, so that was that's the newest addition to the herd. She was an orphan this year, and she has just been loving it, and it's cold, and this time of year, it's when they really kind of thrive, and they come out at night and enjoy the winter. And it's something that if we had been just open during the day, they're a little bit more stationary and a little bit more relaxed during that time. And this gives us the opportunity to share a little bit more insight into some of the animals here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we got a little crew of kids coming on through here, just having a great time. Yeah, I'm curious, do you have any other things you want to add that I haven't talked to you about? Maybe future plans?
Ooh, I don't know. We're always excited about what's going on. We always want to add more. It's just something that you see an idea and you just go, oh, that's so exciting. I know that I haven't walked the trails this year. I've just haven't been able to get out and about and do it. But there have been some really cool ideas about the silhouettes and what animals we can bring out to the trails in light form.
Yeah, awesome. Well, even this area over here, I thought was beautiful walking over that. I'm not sure what to call that, but with the little hanging ball structures, that's
I was going to say glowing bulbs is what I would call them.
Yeah, it looks like the ones from Inside Out almost, but got some beautiful trees, silhouettes all over, and just an amazing lights display. Great for the whole family, parents, kids.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we're going to be opening nightly starting on the 19th. Just for those who are wondering, it costs about $25 per person, and our members do get a $10 discount.
Awesome.
Anyone under the age of 2 is free.
Okay, very cool. Well, Bailey, do you have any questions that you want to ask Amy?
Don't have any questions that I can think of right now. What's her favorite part of of just the entire light display? So I guess that is a question for you.
Yeah, she's wondering what our favorite part of the entire lights display is. I think you mentioned yours already.
Yes.
Or just seeing she really likes seeing the differences.
Yeah, just seeing the change. And then I think one of my favorites, I actually kind of stumbled upon it earlier today, was just kind of seeing the little grouping of penguins with Santa hats on. I think turning the corner and just seeing them brought a lot of Christmas cheer.
Yeah, that's super sweet. Something that I saw, I really like the silhouettes. There's some moose on snowboards that I thought was pretty cool over this way. And then there was also a moving orca where there was 4 different silhouettes, and the orca would light up as it goes over. So I thought that was really cool.
That is one of my favorites as well. I don't know why I didn't mention that before.
There's too many good ones to think about. Yeah, Bailey, any more questions?
No, Dani, I think that's all that I have. That was a really cool light display, though. It's so nice that families are able to kind of go out and just be able to walk through all those things.
For sure.
All right, well, thank you so much, Dani. We'll take it back here in the studio, but I just wanted to thank you again for just showing us kind of everything that we can expect to see out there. And with that, that concludes our Holiday Night of Lights for today. Make sure that you come back next Friday and we'll have another round of really cool, really fun Holiday Nights of Lights. And if you have a neighbor or a friend, or even you have a really cool home or business that you wanted to show off all those cool holiday lights, make sure that you email news@ktuu.com and we'll make sure to get it up there and show the people of Alaska all the cool decorations we have. But with that, hope everybody has a great night and enjoy all those Christmas decorations.